Hey all my creative friends, I hope everybody's doing well out there today. I am doing another installment of the Crafty Christmas in July 2023, and yes, it is August 1st. And as per usual, I have not finished yet, but I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. We are going to finish this. Hopefully by the end of the week, this will be done. So, anywho, oops, sorry for the noise. Wow. I wanted to give you a brief overview of what I've got, how I did it, or whatever like that. So I have my little, you saw, we did this together, but I have little books. Now these, I've seen people make them with real pages in them and stuff. For the size that I'm needing, and it's not going to be really interactive, I'm just covering chipboard. I do have to ink these, but I'm just covering them with different pattern papers to make them interesting. So, I mean, simply cut yourself a piece of chipboard. Sometimes I have doubled it to make it look like a thicker book. I'll cut this one down. They're not the same. They're not the same size. So I'm going to cut this one down. It just needs a little snip on the end. And I'm going to put I have my other stuff out because I've been doing it in front of the TV. So just using Fabri-Tac right now because that's all I have in here. Now this was just a piece that I had, but it's got two different, it's not actually long enough, but that's okay because you don't see the back of them. These are going to get glued in. They're not going to, because when you move it, you know, so they're going to get glued in. So you're not going to see anything but the spine. Okay. So basically that's what I do, and then I wait for it to dry. I've been, oh, I guess I put them, oh no, here's one. I've been just kind of clamping them so that they stay right where I want them. The next thing that I'm working on, let's see, let's just jump to this one. This is just a plastic spool of ribbon, of thread, and the thread is rotten. But I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep the spools. I'll do something with them. So I took just some paper towel and folded it over and cut myself just a little. There's quite a few pieces in there, but it's just like a little pad. I put glue on this and glued it down onto some chipboard, because this is what the bottom looks like, and there's this center piece is lower than this outside, so I needed something firm to lay my pillow top on. Ha 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 ha. So I've got that on there, and then I thought it would be pretty to have a little stool type chair. Since I couldn't find the one I was looking for, it basically looked like this, but it was twice the size. And I don't know where it is. I also couldn't find my tatting. Drove me nuts. I've got some antique tatting that is like just the single little circle around, and it's so tiny. I don't even know how whoever did this did it. It's so tiny. And so I can't find it because I thought it would look great just right across here and on this one. But so if I find it, I will do that. If I don't, obviously I won't. Okay, and then I just cut myself a rectangular-ish, and I'm just going to lay it down on that and let it dry. I don't want to push the glue through the top because then it'll look icky. This is just a watch And I thought it would be beautiful as a wall clock. I do have my heat gun. This watch does not work anymore. I got it at a garage sale. Whoa, that was a lot. Just gonna try and wipe some of that off. And then I have a piece of this that I just want to glue right around the watch face. And I just thought I would do it in little increments, so I'm going to make sure that's dry. I made little yarn balls for my cat in the basket. So I have little yarn balls in there, red and green, of course. Oopsie. I have so much stuff on my desk. And no time for cleanup on all 5. Okay, and then I ended up getting too much in the front. So I'm gonna... These are great for getting glue on as well as... getting glue off as well as trying to push it out of the way. You know, hold it down or that kind of thing. Okay, let's pull this out of the way a little bit more. So we're just going to do this around here. There we go. All right, and there, there. And then that top little piece I will cut off. But isn't that cute? I just love it. All right. So now I have that. I'm going to go ahead and clip this off. There we go. Okay. So now we have that done. I got these 2 little bead cups, and I always thought these looked like glasses, the drinking glasses. And so I'm going to put those on my shelf somewhere, quite possibly. Here is the finished tree. Okay, so I have made candy canes out of seed beads. I've put beads on as I'm seeing from a different angle here. I am seeing some more hot glue spiders, little spider webs. And then I just put a bunch of different beads, and I put a little tulle bow on with a couple, with just the 2 streamers. I took some velvet and wrapped it around, and then I wrapped my presents, bows. So there we go. So we've got that done. This is the bottom. This is the room, the space I have, and I thought this kind of looked like a nice area rug for Christmas. So I'm also kind of toying around with making a, I'm going to do one with you. I made a little flower with a seed bead center. And then I have some green felt here I'm going to cut leaves out of. And then I have this little glass jar that says peace on it. Or I have, this is like a glass bead. I'm also going to look at my other beads and see if there's something else that I like. As to use as the vase. Okay. So there's that. Let's get back to this. This should be dry now. So now I'm going to take, let's see, I think, what thread do I want? Ooh, excuse me. Maybe I'll try my red. All right, and I want to tie this around underneath. Come on. Let me get it just down a little further, and then I can slide it up once I Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, I think I need to go ahead and cut some of this off. Let me get my better scissors. Okay. I think this might make it a little easier. I'm just trying to cut it right at the level of the table. And now I'm going to fold this way. This is going to give me a lot less material to worry about. Okay. Don't throw these little pieces away, for heaven's sakes. You can use those on your pages and stuff in your journals. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's flip it around this way. Maybe, no, I don't know that that's going to help. You know what? First things first, let's get it under control. Put a hair tie on that sucker. I need a hair tie on me. Well, I got one, but I just kind of noticed when I said that. My hair is a mess. I took a shower this morning, and as I'm in there, I hear... We had a garage sale over the weekend, and I hear where the lady that bought something and asked us to hold it was there. So I hurried up and finished. Well, I didn't get to put any, yeah, that stuff. Conditioner. So it is just frizzy as frizzy can be with the humidity and stuff that we've had. Yeah, it's just a frizzball. Okay. Now I am going to put something prettier under there. I just wanted to get... it tied up so I could go ahead and again cut away and I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can probably tack this down if I really work this a little bit more. I can tack this down and make it look like it's got a ruffle on them. Oh, I might like that. I might like that actually tacked down a lot better. Yeah, but I have to do it because as I move around, it unsticks itself. So anyway, that is going to be... Now, I don't know. Maybe I can do it, you know. There's going to be this here. I'm going to have this up above that. I'm going to have my tree. And then the stool is going to go over here, and of course I've got my cat. Super cute, right? Right? I hope so. Maybe the stool will come over here. I'm not sure if I even use it. Who knows? And I'm going to have a few more books. Oh, I wanted to go over putting the flowers together. Okay, so I've got a piece of wire. It's just a 24 gauge. Whatever's kind of easy to move, but when you stop moving it, it will hold its shape with a teeny bit of weight on it. And let's see, I think I went ahead and used a white bead, seed bead, just a tiny white seed bead as the center of the flower. Okay. And take my little twirly nose things I really want to get one of those pair of these that is just really, really fine, you know, really tiny. And I use this with some hot glue stuff, and I've got hot glue on the back of it, so I don't really like that. So I'm taking, let's see, I'm taking about 1/4 of an inch and folding it back on itself. And before I pinch it closed, I want to put a flower. Now these are just some flowers I had in my stash, but you can get these little teeny type flowers in, you know, different, I think I got a mosquito bite on my chin. It itches. I'll get out. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze this closed and pull the flower up. But before I do that, I would use hot glue, but you know, I have more control with this. Well, this is the one that has the big hole in it, so I don't know how much control I actually have. But that way I can kind of glue the bead in, get this flower up. And this one is just going to go straight up. This one, I pulled 2 pieces of it together in this at the end. I just gathered it at one spot because I wanted it to face front without having to bend the flower piece. Now this one is just straight up and down, and the little seed bead is in the center there. Now you can open it up a little bit and crunch it if you'd like to have it a little bit more open, but I think this one is just so naturally closed that I'm not going to try and make it do something it's not wanting to do. Alright, then I've got one more flower, and then we'll put the leaves on. This one feels like it was put through a meat grinder. It's not very straight. Okay, seed bead. And I know it's kind of silly that I open this, get one bead, and close it, but have you ever played Let's Pick Up the Seed Beads? I haven't either, but it doesn't sound fun. So, yeah. So we're just doing that one at a time. So again, go down about 1/4 of an inch and circle it around. Don't close it all the way, but get it where it's kind of closed, because you want to get your flower up over that second folded piece. So I am pulling it up over both of those pieces. But before I do that, I'm going to put some glue, and this one I want to try and, let's see. Let me pull you closer. Okay. Is that too close? I don't think so. I just got to remember to keep my hands right here. That's a problem. That's like asking me to sit on my hands and talk. Okay, so I just put a little bit, and I'm going to pull this up over the second piece. It actually made a hole in there. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to gather. Some of it got some glue on it. I gotta find what I want to gather here so it makes it look pretty. I'm so sorry. Let's bring this around a little bit. Sorry. I keep bringing it over to my eyes. I'm getting my eyes checked in a couple weeks, and I know I need new glasses. I can't see worth a diddle. Just can't. Again, this flower is fighting me, so I tend to stop letting it, let it win. It will look cute. So I have 3 flowers, and then I have some little green leaves that I want to glue onto the flower back. Probably if this was on black, you could see it better. For one time, my black really comes in handy. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on both sides. It's really big opening on this glue. Okay, so we're going to do right here. And then we'll have this one kind of coming down. And we can put one on the stem if you'd like. Okay, so there's one. And some of these don't look like leaves at all. All right, let's get another flower. Let's put some glue on the back of the flower. And let's go ahead and see where we want that one. I'm going to trim off a little bit of that. Or maybe I'm not. There we go. So I have one leaf on the back of my flower. And let's see, can I make these? Everything is sticking to me. That's the thing with working with little teeny pieces of stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, I want to leave these attached. And then I'm going to put some glue and just kind of put these up here. A little higher. There we go. And of course it's gluing to my fingers instead of to the wire. I have so much glue and everything on me, it's not even funny. Okay, so we'll let that dry. There's that one. This is the first one I made, which I like the best. And let's see, I have 2 little leaves here. All right, so we have one leaf. And 2 leaves. Okay. There we go. The other thing that I did, so we're letting that one dry. The other thing that I did was And I hope oh my gosh, have I even been in camera? I'm so sorry. So there are the flowers. Okay. And I'm just letting them dry. And then I have this piece, which I did kind of silver and golds. I just put a couple of little silver ones in there. And then I twirled the top, just wrapped it around a very tiny tip. Right here. I just used the edge, the very edge of this, and just twirled it around. And I may make another one. I might not use it at all. But see, my thought is, as I put these flowers into this vase, I want one of them to kind of come down this way. I worked for a florist for, oh my gosh, years and years and years. In high school and through college. And I loved it. Coming in handy right now, although. So I was just thinking, oh come on, there is definitely room for one more. I might have to take this one out. You know, having some little flower arrangement in the bud vase. And of course I'll be able to glue them how I want them. But super cute. And then that would sit down on, you know, maybe like right here on the table. I don't know. It could be put up here. I was planning on trying to put this up here, but I don't know. I don't know. So I'm still kind of fiddling around with this stuff. I'm going to widen you guys out because I don't know how much of any of that you got. Oh, and I forgot. Widen out. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, it's, you know, it could go on this. It could go up there. I don't know. So that is my thought with that. Oh, here, I made this. This is one of those, you know, like this that I made last year, I think. I have this little round mirror, and I'm going to glue this down. Because I'm going to put this on the side of the wall so that there's decoration there. On the other side, I'm going to put, which I have not done yet, but I want to have a like framed picture of Santa Claus or something. I'm just going to have to find a small picture of something interesting. But so there is like a decorative mirror. Sorry, it's getting the boom, 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 boom from my fan. But so that will go on the wall over here, tree here, you know. So there you guys go. That is so far what I've got. I may put some little gems around the gold, but I think that's enough. I think it looks like you've decorated your clock for Christmas. Or I could just put like three beads right down here, or a little bow. Yeah. So, you know, there's lots of things still to do. I am so sorry I didn't get this done, but I'm not going to rush it. I'm just not going to rush it. I want this to be beautiful. so that the person that gets it feels like they have really, truly, hopefully gotten a treasure for their family. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I think that is, I've got to work on all of these, but it's just fiddly stuff, and I don't know that any of you would really want to see all of that. And I can't find my lid. What else is new? Okay, guys. Yeah, I am so tired. I am just so tired. It's it's been a very busy month for me, and it's been a very emotional month for me. So I've just I just can't seem to get back into the swing of things very well. But I do want to thank all of you that watched and commented with all of our collaborators during the Crafty Christmas in July. I know a lot of you went and watched the different people, and I thank you so much. It's wonderful. This whole crafty community is just wonderful. So there's another book, and it's got like a green on top and a tan on the bottom. And I am going to take my gold pen and like make little marks or little lines or little squares, at least on that book. And then on my green book, which is right here, I think I will do something as well. So, going to make a few more books. Yeah. I found these little bells. They're pretty tiny. But they're still too large. I don't know. I also thought about maybe putting one up at the bow where the tree is, you know, on the top of the tree, putting one there. But I don't know. I think I like that just the way it is, and I'm going to leave that, but we'll see. All right, guys. So that was a whole bunch of itty-bitty little things. And as tired as I am, it has definitely frustrated me. But, oh, you know, this might look really cute around the band of the stool. See, our minds never turn off, do they? See, that would be kind of cute around the stool. And I could maybe, yeah, we'll see. I might do that. I might do something else. We'll just have to see. So, all right, guys. Till next time. Talk to you later. Next time we'll be finishing the box. The whole box. Let's see, did I do anything else on, I don't think I did anything else on the mini album, and the journal is out in the living room. So next time I'll give you an update on the journal and or mini album. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be sitting down and finishing all of the box out and putting all of the display box, you know, section together. So, yeah, big one tomorrow. All right, guys, good night. I hope that you take care of each other and be kind to each other, and that you make something you love. Bye.